Insecta, what you got there?
Insecta, what you making?
Actually, just some night crawlers.
Night crawlers.
Yeah.
Are those fish? Oh, those are crickets.
Crickets, drowning crickets.
Drowning crickets.
Do you drown them in cold water first or something?
Now, what's the religious significance of the drowned crickets?
It makes them more juicy and succulent.
It'll be chocolate covered crickets.
That's why you were wearing that Death to Crickets t-shirt.
How long does it take to cook?
Boom.
So we're gonna have dinner now?
Not yet. We got about a half an hour. No, this one needs to go. This one needs to go.
You can think of yourself, if you do, as a gastronomic Columbus, or perhaps a vascular da Gama, because instead of having Insecta, who devours insects, come out and display her amazing orifice, as she usually does, she is going to have her own cooking show of edible entomology and show the delightful dishes that can be produced with common, squirming, creeping, crawling arthropods. And moreover, she will be assisted in this task by the lovely Tamara and the bewitching. So, ladies and gentlemen, right here upon our table soon you will see a plethora of insectile delights, exoskeletons piping hot and bursting with down-home country goodness, chocolate-covered wriggling, wiggling things. You'll see and you'll believe, and maybe you will taste, because the most adventurous among you will be asked to participate in the most intimate fashion by devouring these crunchy treats from nature's gridiron. Of entomological edibility.
How many of you out there have heard of entomology? Insects, right? Now, how many of you have heard of entomophagy? Entomophagy, do you know what that is? What do entomophagists do? They eat bugs, you're right. Now, I know that a lot of you out there know that I am a bug eater. I am an entomophagist. Has anybody out here seen me eat bugs? Eat bugs? Okay. I've been eating bugs. I've been selfish, I know. But I thought that I would make it up to you guys, my loyal fans, by making you all dinner. So we're all going to be entomophagists, and we're all going to eat bugs. I thought that I would start out with something mellow, something very easy to swallow. So we're going to start off with some waxworm stir fry. Waxworms they're small grubs, they're very small. They don't wiggle too much, and they've got a fabulous buttery taste.
It is comparable, folks, to the miracle of Christ with the loaves and the fishes, only with insects.
These are waxworms. Anybody like to try one before I put them in the stir fry?
Who wants to down a lovable live waxworm? They live, they crawl about, and they're delicious. Yes, the first course is the waxworm. You know, folks, insect life is incredibly abundant on this planet of ours. This could be the solution to feeding the hungry. And if she can feed this great multitude assembled here tonight with these harmless specimens you might see crawling, fluttering, and stridulating around your backyard. My God, look at that. Come one, come all. for an enchanting meal from the invertebrate kingdom. Piping hot and served up for your dining pleasure. You know, people are so conservative, it always amazes me. Don't you know that you might as well eat a worm now, because in times to come, yes, a worm may very well eat you. Get some equity. Have a worm now. Just look at that squirming, delicious morsel. These are clean worms, folks. They're not dirty from the garden. Over the lips and past the gums. Look out, stomach, here it comes. It's wormalicious and wormadelic. Have another. Who knows? Perhaps this is the elusive bluebird of happiness. And look what we're seeing now. Pasta fazool in abbondanza. Covered with a special cream sauce. Squeezed from the abdomens of tropical spiders. Before they get away. It looks like some of them are getting away. They're making a break for it with the plate of worms in special cream sauce, squeezed from the abdomen of an enormous tropical spider.
What? Chopsticks in the back.
That's right. You know, to the ancient Chinese, crickets were a symbol of good luck. Just think how your entrails will welcome them. She's gone now to bring this truly mandible-snapping dessert out on our stage and then down among our beloved audience. You may laugh, but Insecta is a fine, healthy girl. And her diet is how she got that way.
golden brown and crispy. I'm going to dip them in semi-sweet chocolate and whip them up for you.
Semi-sweet chocolate, ladies and gentlemen. A dish for adult palate. The chocolate is bubbling, and the crickets have given up the ghost. Now placed atop a downy bed of whipped cream, this rich dessert is festooned with sprinkles. Who will be first to taste this delicacy bursting with insect goodness? They're pretty good, actually. After all, what is a lobster or a crab, which we consider delicacies, but an outsized arthropod? And these are small, neat, and petite. Why, after you eat one, you'll still be hungry for another. Look at it, folks. Insecta has that effect. Out there. I know you seem sedate and civilized, but when you think back on this moment, on Insecta and her talents, you'll spend some sweaty moments between those sheets. Goldfish is a vertebrated animal. If you don't like anything with more than the accustomed number of legs, on the cusp of the year 1999, there they are. These puppies are guppies, and drinks fit for yuppies. Who will desire a goldfish martini?
And if I could get someone to step up to the stage, if you're awfully quick, you can make it just a goldfish martini and not an upside-down goldfish martini, which has the added bonus of wriggling and squiggling all the way down. Do we have any brave volunteers? Well, all right. Upside-down goldfish martinis it is then.
Come on, people now. Here we are. We have a volunteer. You know it says in the good book that Jonah was swallowed by a big fish. Once again, here's a chance to get even, to reverse that equation and settle the score. Here it is, folks. A goldfish martini. Bottoms up. That'll put scales on your chest. Yes, a big hand for our adventurous gastronome. That is a mensch, folks. And I guess you'll be joined by Insecta herself. Oh, one of them fell out of the alcohol. They are life, ladies and gentlemen.
Just can't get it.
Is there anything you need, Insecta?
A nice goldfish martini.
To the new year, 1999. Except, of course, for those little fish. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Insecta, our amazing orphan, and the entire spectrum of invertebrate and lower life form cuisine. Well, folks, I guess that does it for the, oh, we have one more adventurous soul up here. One more toast to the year 1999.